Wow, wow, wow. This is just ridiculous. They are trying to charge people to watch Netflix. Well, they're really charging people to watch Netflix, but they're charging you extra to watch Netflix. So you paying for Netflix, plus they're trying to incorporate it with the TV license, which is a bit of a joke. God, hear me out. I pay for Sky TV, and they say in order to watch Sky TV, I need a TV license. I'm already paying them separately from the BBC. So I'm paying the BBC plus I'm paying Sky, and also I need to pay the BBC TV license to watch Amazon, where I'm paying Amazon monthly, which is a bit silly. So you kind of wonder what's going on here. It's like they're trying to desperately claw back money or trying to evolve themselves in some sort of online capacity. So that's where everyone's going, viewership wise. Everyone's going online, and they're trying their best to get involved with some sort of online streaming service. I mean, they already sell most of their shows to Netflix, so that's where they get some money from. But I'm just saying, now that I read all this, it just seems like a joke, an absolute joke. I just couldn't believe it. I'm just ticked off because it's already like it's really expensive as it is. To have a TV license, you have to pay that plus. They're trying to say, imagine you just didn't want a TV license. No. They try and get you every which way. If you just want to watch Sky, you need to have a TV license. If you want to watch Netflix, they're saying you need to have a TV license. But if you don't want to watch the BBC, you cannot not watch the BBC. They try to force you to pay for the BBC when you don't want to pay for the BBC. No matter what you do, they are trying every which way to make you pay for the TV license when you don't want to. I don't want to pay for the BBC, but they say, oh, if you got Sky TV, you need to pay for the TV license. If you're watching Amazon, you need to pay for the TV license. These are things I pay for separately. What does the BBC have to do with this? Absolutely ridiculous. Actually, it is a joke. I mean, talk about trying to scrape the barrel for money. I think they know their time's up. You think about a generation of people growing up, they don't watch normal TV anymore. They don't watch appointment viewing TV unless something big happens, like a funeral or a football match. Nobody's watching appointment viewing TV. They watch catch up, or mostly the young generation are on YouTube, watching Netflix, and they're watching streaming platforms, which isn't live TV. So they know that sooner or later, the gig's up. They need to find a way to incorporate themselves within the system of the online viewership, and they're trying to do it forcefully. And it looks bad. It looks like they're just getting on people's nerves. They're getting on my nerves. I'm trying to avoid them every which way, but here they are, trying to sneak in, make you pay them, and it's only going to get higher and higher. They're going to try and find ways to this. We need to do this, and I don't even trust the BBC anymore. You just can't trust them for their news. It's so corrupt. Have you ever actually seen any of their news programs? You see the way they would like frame certain stories, and you could tell that they're just really corrupt. They're not as trusted as they used to be. You used to really look at the BBC as trusted news, but now people on YouTube, TikTok, they really dig deep for the real reality behind the stories, and you kind of find out what really goes on in certain news stories, which the BBC will just kind of like slightly cover, slightly not tell you all the truth. Which is a case with most things that happen in news these days. But BBC, they know how to cover things up for themselves as well. You see, their own news presenter was the story at one point, and they tried to cover that up as much as they can. So you can't really trust them for anything newsworthy these days.